the Lord was speaking to me, and he said, today's message is the new PPP. The purpose doesn't have to be perfect to prosper. Now, I am a recovering perfectionist. I used to have it really bad about trying to present everything in a perfect way. Before I shared my testimony, I was procrastinating because I was overwhelmed with how much information I received and how much I wanted to tell. Although I knew that my testimony would help others, I wanted to be transparent and I wanted it all to make sense. And because of it was so much, now being perfectly honest, the notes that I had, I didn't even get to say half of it. Which is probably good, but I wasn't like giving away my social or anything, but I kept psyching myself out or thinking that it wouldn't resonate or it wouldn't flow or so on and so forth. Although there weren't many comments, I did receive good feedback in my inbox or DMs or whatever the case. And I can understand because of the sensitive message. All in all, the reason that I'm creating this video is because after, I took my precious time editing the video. I thought, although I waited until last minute, I promised the Lord that I would get it out before the end of 2023. Now, I felt that I recorded it in enough time where I would be able to edit it and get it out before then, but that wasn't the case. I thought that CapCut would be helpful. So what I did was I would fill in the videos until it reached the 15-minute threshold, because CapCut has this option where it will take out filler words. Although it was timely to remove the captions, which is what creates that option or whatever, I still thought it would save time. It did not. It took forever. And by the time I finished creating the new video, what I did was each time I joined the videos and created the new video, I would delete the old videos. So when I joined all of my videos together, I would, make sure everything flowed, only to post the video and go on YouTube and see that I'm sitting there looking like Willie the Foo-Foo. Like I finished talking and I'm sitting there like, and reaching. And I'm like, what is this? Like, I did not do that. Now, I'm not a professional, but I do pride myself on editing videos. Like, if you started with me from the beginning, then you know my videos were not choppy. My words weren't being cut off. A lot of the time it sounded like I couldn't even talk. Like, now I know I'm country, but like when the way it sounded when I pronounced certain things, I was just like, But I laughed and said, oh, well, it's up there now. And I'm proud of myself for that reason, because the old Brittany would have said,
I'm about to control, alt, delete this, because this is a mess.
And while I had all these negative thoughts about the video, the Lord was speaking to me. And he said the purpose doesn't have to be perfect to prosper, because it did help other people. That following day, I was talking to somebody and they were basically confirming everything that he said. The purpose was to share my testimony, to glorify his name. The presentation wasn't perfect, but it still reached the people that it needed to help. And because the testimony helped other people, it prospered. It succeeded in the way it was supposed to. I'm so thankful that I know now that if I show up, Jesus's hand will perfect the flaws. So I want to encourage those today who have an idea, an assignment, a business idea, an endeavor, a dream that you keep contemplating about, wondering if it's good enough, if you should do it, vacillating between when you're going to start or if it will make sense or if it will resonate with others, that the purpose doesn't have to be perfect to prosper. And that's because if God's hand is on it, it can't fail. So take everything back to God. And if you're his, he's going to back it every step of the way. He goes before you, beside you, behind you. You are backed. I remember I was brainstorming like, Lord, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do it at this time? Just back and forth, with just all of these questions. And a couple nights later, I was reading 2 Samuel chapter 7, where Nathan replied and said, whatever you have in mind, go ahead and do it, for the Lord is with you. He is with you. You cannot fail. So I will say it again. The purpose doesn't have to be perfect to prosper. Again, the purpose doesn't have to be perfect to prosper. Okay? If you receive anything from this video, I hope that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I post new videos. Once again, my name is Brittany Lachey. Thank you so much for watching.